coming back to the police station, working for chances of Central Court. Central Court. That is because we are paid. So what about living in Malaysia?
Oh, namaste అండి.
The success of every women's body, there are men like Mr. Kumar and Sharma and others. So let's congratulate those people for the successful conduct of the World Hindu Women's Forum inaugural program here. Thank you. The sacrifice of husbands has been seen very well today here. So how much time they spent, how much energy they spent, great. So we acknowledge all that, Mr. Kumar and friends. Thank you. Friends, all of you know World Hindu Economic Forum has been striving for a great cause. In fact, however the economy might have been and its application might have been defined by economists from Kautilya to Amartya Sen. But the definition of ideal economy in the perspective of an average woman is, my husband's salary should go up and the prices of economic essential commodities should come down. Is the most ideal economy that every average woman thinks. Is it the reality? The World Hindu Economic Forum has been striving for a great cause of bringing all Hindus together, wherein promotion of trade exchange is easy, accessible among all Hindus. And the World Hindu Economic Forum is the great facilitator for this cause. Now we are going to experience with the next few minutes. Now I invite the power behind the World Hindu Forum and the torchbearer, Swami Vijnanananda, to grace the occasion with his august presence on the dais. The World Hindu Economic Forum's national meet, this is the second meet. The first meet was held in the beginning of 2014, and the AP State Coordinator, Mr. B.S. Kumar, I invite Mr. B.S. Kumar to the dais. most of us know Swamiji and Mr. Jason Kumar. But most of us do not know. A professor, he was a professor in New Zealand. After coming in contact with Swami Vijnananda and other great philosophers like Vijnananda, he resigned his job and took up the responsibility as CEO of World Hindu Economic Forum, Mr. Gurumagation. I met Mr. Gurumagation. He was in New Zealand for a long time as professor. He was in teaching profession. So certainly he can deliver an excellent message today. Very impressive and convincing message, I am sure. We welcome you, sir. Here is another gentleman. He was also working with an MNC for a long time in a very high capacity. But like Mr. Gurumageshwar, he was also convinced that we should dedicate our life for a cause, something like what the World Hindu Economic Forum is committed to, and designed it and took up this assignment. So I invite Mr. Srinivas Chirumalla, the gentleman who dedicated the rest of his life to the cause of World Hindu Economic Forum. Friends, without wasting your time and all that, now we will go for an audio-visual presentation about World Hindu Economic Forum's activities, its objectives, and so on. I invite your attention, please, to the audio-visual presentation on World Hindu Economic Forum.
Master Tana Singh, Jai Muni Janmashtami finally formed the Vishwa Hindu Parishad. Over the past 46 years, Vishwa Hindu Parishad has served Hindu society with great effort. The most prominent example of VHP's contribution to the Hindu resurgence was during Sri Ram Janmabhoomi movement, which was the monumental agitation by Hindus demanding the restoration of the holy site of the birthplace of Bhagwan Ram to Hindu society. Our forefathers have worked hard to nourish and preserve Hindu society. Other societies which were ruled by either imperialistic, Islamic or Christian forces failed to retain their native religious traditions and instead were converted to the religions of their conquerors. Hindu society, however, in the subcontinent valiantly resisted over a period of 1200 years. Hindus are facing serious challenges and are being attacked from all directions in Pakistan, Bangladesh, Afghanistan, Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, Malaysia, Indonesia, Europe, Africa, America, the Caribbean, and Fiji. In Bharat, Hindus continue to face disadvantage and discrimination vis-a-vis other communities. Given this scenario that confronts Hindus, it is necessary to assemble once again. Now is the time for the present generation of Hindus to take this valiant legacy forward and to assume the implied responsibility of shaping and nurturing Hindu unity and organization throughout the world. The World Hindu Foundation proposes to organize the first World Hindu Congress in the year 2014. Features of the first World Hindu Congress. The theme envisioned is the Hindu principle of Sankachatva Samvadatva, which means step together, express together. With the guiding principle and as our inspiration, there will be several conferences held during the Congress. Hindu Youth Conference, conducted by the Hindu Students and Youth Network with the theme of harnessing the dynamic spirit and energy of Hindu youth by shaping the next generation of leaders of the Hindu resurgence. Hindu Economic Conference, conducted by the World Hindu Economic Forum with the theme of shaping the world economy along with making Hindu society prosperous, so that it can decisively influence the world economy. Hindu Political Conference, conducted by the World Hindu Democratic Forum with the theme of encouraging Hindus to ascend to the highest levels of the political process. Conference, conducted by the Hindu Education Board with the theme that education will be instrumental for the Hindu reawakening and revival. The conference will bring together the top experts and experienced officials in the field of education who can pool their expertise and experience to develop strategies to provide quality and well-rounded education to all members of the Hindu society. Hindu Organizational Conference, conducted by the Hindu organizations, temples and associations forum, the HOTA forum, with the guiding theme of Sanghe Shakti Kalyuge. Organization is strength. The primary goal is to provide a platform for the Hindu organizations, associations and institutions that are nobly working to serve Hindu society in their individual capacities. Hindu Women Conference, conducted by Hindu Women Forum, inspired by the theme of increasing the role of women in the Hindu Renaissance. The conference aims to come up with strategies of how Hindu women can be at the forefront of the Hindu Renaissance and resurgence. Hindu Media Conference, conducted by the Hindu Media Forum, guided by the theme of establishing a robust Hindu presence in all forms of the media. A satirical quote from the James Bond movie Tomorrow Never Dies sets the tone of the new world order. The power-hungry villain in the movie, Elliot Carver, who was a media mogul bent upon world domination, said that Caesar had his legions, Napoleon had his armies, I have my divisions, TV, news, magazines, and by midnight tonight, I'll have reached and influenced more people than anybody in the history of this planet, save God himself. Delegates should be committed to working for the Hindu resurgence. Delegates should be from the ranks of activists, academicians, industrialists, businessmen, parliamentarians, legislators, media personalities, leaders, and representatives of various Hindu organizations and institutions. While the first World Hindu Congress will be primarily organized by the World Hindu Foundation, all Hindu organizations, associations, and institutions are encouraged to participate and are most welcome to become partners in making this event a great success. especially those who have created their own wealth. The conference aims to further utilize the intelligence of these successful entrepreneurs to be used not only to create new wealth, but also to share their experience and expertise to help new generations of budding